Welcome back everyone to Commander of the Week, the segment where I talk about a commander and 5 staples I recommend to run alongside it. This week I'm going to be showcasing a commander from Lorwyn Eclipsed. And if you guys like Treefolk, well, you guys gonna love this commander. So, introducing the commander in question, Doran, Besieged by Time. This Treefolk druid is a 1 colorless, white, black, and green legendary creature. Here's what it does. Each creature spell you cast with toughness greater than its power costs 1 less to cast. Whenever a creature you control attacks or blocks, it gets X plus X on the end of the turn, where X is the difference between power and toughness. It is 0/5. It's a very interesting mechanic as it benefits defenders and walls and other creatures with high toughness. This deck is going to benefit on having all those type of creatures. That way you could have a wall of trees or a wall of Treefolks defending you, but they could punch back. So, introducing the first staple. Ancient Lumberknot. 2 colorless, swamp and green. Creature Treefolk. Each creature you control with toughness greater than its power assigns combat damage equal to its toughness rather than its power. So anytime there's an attack, they will flip its toughness with its attack. For instance, the Ancient Lumberknot will be a 4/1 when it attacks. It does have its weakness and its benefits because if it's a 0, it will die, but if it's a 1, it's a very low blocker. But there are creatures that have high attack, roughly around a 3 or 4, and really high toughness, so it'll definitely benefit you. Up next is a commander from a previous set, from the Saltier set, which will benefit dramatically in this new commander with Doran, and it's Felothar the Steadfast. 1 colorless, green, white, and black. Legendary creature, human warrior. Each creature you control assigns combat damage equal to its toughness rather than its power. Creatures you control can attack as though they don't have defender. And if you tap 3 and tap the creature, sacrifice another creature, draw cards equal to the sacrificed creature's toughness, then discard equal to its power. There is so much value, and by the way, it's a 0/5. So much value when it comes to this commander. A secondary commander, I call it, because you could switch between Doran and this other commander creature. And the reason why is because defenders now could attack. There's a lot of defenders out there with good value when it comes to attack and toughness that have defenders defending it. And on top of that, you could sacrifice that particular defender and draw that many cards. So if that defender's toughness is 10, guess what? You're going to be drawing 10 cards. And usually the return will be like maybe 1 or 3 you have to discard between it because of its power. But there's so much value when it comes to this. And on top of that, in my opinion, it could be a secondary commander. So why not have more pilots to run this beautiful deck? Next up is an enchantment called Jaws of Defeat. 3 colorless, swamp. Whenever a creature you control enters, target opponent loses life equal to the difference between its attack and defense. So whenever a creature enters, you will subtract the power to its toughness, and that opponent will take that much damage. Now imagine big creatures, big walls with big attack values and defense values actually, and then you subtract it. You could do massive damage to opponents there. And because you're running defenders, this card will benefit you. You're running black, you're gonna want to tutor this card, play it as soon as you can on turn 4, and have fun, you guys. Up next, staple number 4 is Sapling of Colfenor. 3 colorless, swamp or green, swamp or forest. Legendary creature, Treefolk Shaman. Indestructible. Whenever this creature attacks, reveal the top card of your library. If it's a creature, gain life equal to its toughness and lose life equal to its power, and then put it in your hand. Remember guys, you're running walls, you're running defenders, you're running big value, big defense boys, big fat boys, and you're gonna gain so much life out of it. And not to mention it's indestructible, so you can attack with it regardless of what happens to it, and it's gonna benefit you by drawing and then gaining life. Such a good combination card for this deck. It's a 2/5, it has value. I absolutely enjoy it and recommend it. And the last card for this particular deck, showcasing Doran and all the defenders' glory, has to be Last March of Ents. 6 colorless, 2 forest sorcery. Now, you are running green, so you could ramp up very simply to get into this beautiful, beautiful card. Here's what it does. This spell can be countered. Draw equal to the greatest toughness among creatures you control. Then, put any number of creatures from your hand onto the battlefield. This is a game-ending card, and with green, you could very well ramp into it turn 5, turn 6, and win the game. So much value when it comes to drawing, and so much reveal when it comes to actual creatures coming in, big creatures that could benefit being on the board right off the rip. And there's other spells you could have to give trample and perhaps even haste with white. So there's so much ways you could actually win this game by playing this card. So with that being said, what do you guys think about the 5 staples for Doran? Do you like Doran? I actually like Doran. It's flavor text, it's flavor mode. I love unique formations of building decks, so defenders and walls benefiting out of this. It's so much fun, and on top of that, it's a tree. So if you guys like tree stuff, like Groot, Marvel fans, you might want to play this commander. So with that being said, like, share, comment, and subscribe for more Magic the Gathering fun.